Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, go today and avoid the packs and save some racks. Head on over, use code CC for 15% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Welcome. I know it is a later upload today, and Mother's Day, that's a thing. So we spent a lot of time together today. Less Madden, less content, just enjoying the day. Hopefully you guys got to do the same with your wife, mother, whatever it may be. But I had finished Weekend League on the main account, and I saw a lot of questions about what did you do? You did really well. How did it work? So I'm going to cover that for you guys here. And I want to start out with saying two things, and it's really true. To get this done, I've played at this point 40 games a Weekend League this week, which is the most I've ever played, and I'm going to be finishing the rest on Twitch tonight. So by the time you see this, I should be live shortly after that, maybe like 10:30 Eastern, something like that. Finishing the No Money Spent account, and it took a lot longer than I thought it would, especially on a busy weekend with Mother's Day. So the first thing I did, I'm not gonna lie, I I drank a lot of G Fuel this weekend. We had the sponsorship this week, so I've been going through and trying all the flavors and doing all that, and I literally was just drinking it constantly. And we'll probably, I'm gonna have more tonight to be able to finish. That was sort of the first thing that sort of kept me up and going, because I ended up having to stay awake until like 2 or 3 in the morning, Friday and Saturday night, maybe even tonight, hopefully not. So that was the first thing. It really did help out, actually. So that was cool. And there's a link down below if you guys want to go get some. By all means, feel free. Use the coupon code actualcc. If you don't want to, that's fine. You don't have to. And just people want to know, like, truly, like, why? And that's kind of what it took. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play 50 Weekend League games a week. So that's the thing. Additionally, the offense I used this week was run balance. It was a brand new offense. It was something I started learning my last 2 games of Weekend League last week, and I played some seasons games with it, not many, and then just sort of learned on the fly this week. There's a video on my second channel which I posted with some of the plays, most of the plays that I actually run. People said, "Are you going to put an ebook out?" I'm not. What I really did is over there. If you guys want to go check that out, by all means, go check that out. There's a link to the second channel. It's down below. You'll find it down there too. I'm not trying to make an ebook on this. It's May. It's May, so that is what it is. But let's go take a look and see what we did. We finished 23-2. Okay. Most people, when you finish 23-2, you say, "Oh, 2 losses." What happened in those 2 losses? Honestly, I didn't play great in the 2 games. My opponents actually played well as well. I don't feel like I would sit here and be like, EA, because EA, they step in sometimes. But no, I mean, this was a fair record. I feel like this was the appropriate record. We put up a lot of points in some games, and some games we really had to grind stuff out because, again, as I'm learning a new offense, and as you guys will learn new offenses this year, coming years in Madden, you don't always know what to do in certain situations. So we were learning on the fly there. This was way better than I expected it to be. You see right now we are in 11th place, which is going to fall, obviously. But what I would obviously like to hang out with is in this top 25 range, where we're going to get some coins, some trophies. I believe it's 4 touchdown packs and a 97 plus player, which obviously we would love to be a golden ticket, right? So who knows? Top 10 would have been great. We're already out of the top 10. We see we're already 11th, but it's a really good start for the month. Now, when I'm running run balanced here, I run single back trips. So I'm gonna sort of show you who I was using there, and I want to be honest as well here too. I'm more of a defensive player generally, so my defense worked really well. Okay, What we had on offense was using Vic at quarterback, Julio, Randy, and Kelvin in these exact spots, 1, 2, and 3. And then a lot of Bo and a lot of golden ticket Trey Edmonds. Now, I haven't really seen anyone use this golden ticket Trey Edmonds. Part of the reason a lot of people haven't used him is because he doesn't get human joystick. We see that here. He's got 96 agility. This isn't a best team in Madden thing. We'll cover more in best team in Madden. This was a pretty good card. He's expensive. Walter is probably better than him, I would imagine. But if you're not abilitying someone up, this is a really good card. He's just really expensive. Kind of unfortunate. I really enjoyed using him. He fell forward. He's a big back. I mean, he's 6'2". Bo was 6'1". Barry 5'8". Like Dickerson out there almost. He's a really big player model. Fell forward a lot. Did a really good job. So shout out to him because I subbed backs in a lot. I fumbled less as well. And one thing I also did was normally I used 2 linebackers or 2 sub linebackers with abilities. This week I used 1, golden ticket Taylor Mays. And then I used Lawrence Taylor and Reggie White as defensive ends abilitied. Those guys wreaked absolute havoc for me. I'm sticking with that. Okay, I'm sticking with that. But I want to go in and I want to show you guys this playbook. Real quick. Again, this isn't an ebook breakdown or anything, but it's in run balanced. I believe that's the only formation in the game it's in. Or only a playbook the formation is in that I ran. I didn't really run anything else. They do have I-form wing. I went to I-form wing sometimes when I was down on the goal line, needing a key yard to whatever it may be, because it's a pretty good formation there. But what this has is good run plays, good passing plays. It really does. And I didn't even get as deep as I would have liked in it. There's so much more that can be done in here, and I'll probably try to incorporate a little bit of that this week. The way I like to learn when I'm playing, I teach myself the game, I teach myself offense. I try to create the offense, right? And I like to come out and have 4 or 5 plays normally, like that I can sort of cycle through. A lot of people will say, like, oh, you only run the same plays. It's about mastering things. If you can master 3, 4, 5 plays, you're in a really good spot, as opposed to people who can't master. They only have 1 good play, because you can pick up on that 1 good play. So what I would like to do this week, and anytime you guys are learning offense, whatever the formation or formations that you run, try to add 1 play or 1 route combination to an existing play. Okay? Because that's the same thing. Different is different, right? If you're running a stock play, you run one with motions, one without. But for the sake of what a lot of people also like to do, is if you want to audible, right? So there's not a ton in this playbook that you can really go through. We see there's a couple more single back formations here with 3 wide receivers. One good thing about that is a lot of people, when they see you under center, they see you as single back, they try to play 3-4 against you, which means that they're vulnerable versus the pass. But you being under center means you're vulnerable against pressure, lock sheds in particular. So we just see there's a lot of there. And then there's the gun spread, the gun doubles, pistol bunch. I wouldn't go into, I don't think you can really block anything. But the tray offset and the spread Y slot both are not bad things to audible into. If you go into this and you want to go a little bit heavier at times, again, I-form wings got the stretch. Everyone knows about that. The offense I used to run, single back ace, it actually has all the plays I would want from that, or stretch right here. We also have where is it? We've got dive, and I totally passed it. X-post. X-post is a really good play. So for you guys who didn't know, I'm gonna come out and just show you guys just a few things here. We'll do a random play from 2-4. But if you wanted to incorporate something else, this X-post pay for me has always been good. If you have a playmaker quarterback, which we would in Mutt, Me personally, this is even better. And this is what I like to do. I streak the left tight end, I block the running back, bam, everything else is sort of golden. And you're going to throw that little tight end in a lot. That's something I throw in a lot. That's something I use for a playmaker a lot. And you will find good results with it. Then typically as well here, this post normally does get open as well. It's not a blind read. Please, if you're going to throw that, make a read. But those are sort of our first two reads. Additionally, a lot of people like to play cover 2 this year, gaining popularity. These tight end streaks, when thrown at the right time, will also be very good and very tough to defend. Again, they're still going to have to defend the run out of this. And then that deep late side in route here is always pretty money as well. Now, we didn't complete it there. I want to complete it just to show you guys, because you can really get it done. Now, this is some sort of match coverage there. That doesn't really count. But this is just a nice little compliment if you do happen to go in here and you feel a little stuck at times. I want to show you guys just a little bit more, because a lot of times you guys do want to see what some players are doing and emulate it. And that's fine. Throw the ball away. I don't know what play that was. Okay. Just one more time to show you guys the player of X post. Again, complementary play, complementary formation. What I would come out in is stretch. I would get rid of quick slants, put X post in as my audible, and sort of run with it. So again, tight end. Either of the tight ends is a quick read, right? Post on the left side of the screen, the right side there. Again, if you have playmaker, there's a lot you can do with it, but just make it work for you. Go into practice mode. Anytime you go into anything, go to practice mode. Just lasers. Pew, pew, pew. I'll see you guys on stream. I'm out. Peace.